La Posada Providencia in San Benito, Texas, has been welcoming the stranger since December 1989. Founded by the Sisters of Divine Providence, La Posada has helped more than 10,000 refugees get a new start in the United States of America.
We are a temporary shelter for people in crisis from around the world who are seeking legal refuge in the United States. It's amazing how so many different people from around the world end up in this little spot at San Benito, Texas. It's amazing how they end up at La Posada. Even if it's just for a few days, even if it's just for a few hours, find some peace and tranquility.
La Posada operates 24 hours a day thanks to a live-in staff of 3 Catholic sisters. The shelter only has 24 beds, but it tries to accept as many clients as possible. La Posada often reminds visitors that on the night Jesus Christ was born, Joseph and Mary knocked on doors in search of shelter, but were turned away.
That's a story to remember, and we never forget that at La Posada, which is why we don't like to turn anyone away from our doors. We absolutely do need to expand La Posada. It's not a question. We have to do it.
The clients at La Posada stay anywhere from a half day to several months. Clients who have family members or friends to receive them normally wait for travel fare to arrive. Clients who do not have a place to go receive further assistance. This includes help applying for asylum, applying for a work permit, and finding an attorney or legal aid worker. Clients are not expected to pay for the services La Posada provides, only that they live as a family.
They have different stories to tell, and they have different situations, but they're all here at this point in their lives. So they are all treating each other as a family because they're all helping one another and supporting one another. That's what family does. To make our facility work, there are 2 basic rules, and that is everyone pitches in. After lunch, for instance, everyone helps to wash the dishes and put them away. Everyone helps to sweep the floor. Those are things we do. The second rule is that everyone takes English classes.
Do you have a phone?
We simply want them to learn English so that when they leave us, they are perfectly capable of speaking enough English to where they can become employed.
Nearly all the clients at La Posada have endured fear, hardship, and trauma, and La Posada offers them a place to rest and heal, even if it is just for a short time. At La Posada, clients are given care, respect, and love as they begin new lives. In her home country, Shalom worked as a youth rally organizer during the 2013 elections. She was targeted by members of the ruling party and brutally beaten. She moved to another town, but just 4 years later, 2 party members found her. She was beaten again and also raped. After surviving the second attack, she fled her country and boarded an airplane that would take her to the United States.
I was detained in California, so I had to write letters. I think I wrote like 7 letters. Mostly I wrote them to California because the detention center was in California. La Posada was the only one in Texas. I just wrote a letter and no one responded, but La Posada responded. I would love to become a nurse and I would love to pursue my career, become a nurse because now I'm busy with my GED.
La Posada will continue to help people in crisis, such as Shalom, as long as people continue to support the shelter with monetary gifts.
We always need donations because it does cost quite a bit of money to run the operations of this shelter. We need money to keep lights on and water. All those really do start to add up. Also, people don't realize how much money we spend in medical bills for our clients. And we, of course, believe we have an obligation to take care of them. We also help complete the journey of these people. And many times they come penniless and they can't even afford a bus ticket. Your money is certainly never wasted. By giving to La Posada, we are helping this human being get back on his or her feet and start new again.
From day one, I set my foot here in La Posada. They've been there. I just want to thank God for La Posada for what they are doing and hope and pray that God will grant them grace to extend their love to other people. It mustn't end with me.
People can also volunteer at La Posada and advocate for the rights of immigrants.
Money is always super helpful, but if money is something you cannot provide, volunteering is a wonderful opportunity to help these people.
It's very rewarding. It has been for me. I'm 81 years old, and I feel I can continue.
As important as it is to give, it is just as important to speak out for those who don't have a voice. And refugees are some of the most vulnerable people in the world. So it is so important to speak out and take a stand when policies may not be fair, when policies are not just, or they are not afforded to all people.
La Posada is more than a shelter. It is a ministry. God's mercy and love is alive and well at La Posada. Donate to La Posada Providencia today.